Imagine
You'd be fucked
you
in
have
the
to
ass.
voice act or improv stuff that we do normally on stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it if I hype myself up like enough, right? And just don't pay attention and just assume that they're not there. I could do it. I could do it.
Alright, we ready?
Yes.
Do you guys want
Yes,
to be able
yes.
to hear the audio, or does it matter?
I mean, doesn't matter to me. What do you think, Solar?
I don't know.
Is
I
the
see you
tornado
decided to
still
come
going
with
on?
us.
Not exactly. It's dying down. My mom's
Okay.
going to keep an eye on the weather.
So I say we take it easy, okay? I don't want to do anything crazy because I'm worried about y'all's safety
Crazy,
and
I was crazy
shit.
once.
I just.
No. God,
I'm sorry.
don't apologize, man.
You don't need to apologize for the weather. Like I said, the weather is what needs to apologize.
Yeah, how the fuck is weather supposed to apologize?
It just has to.
It just has to. It has to do its fucking job.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I mean,
Sakura.
I've already read that,
Okay.
hey, that was the last thing that we did.
but I also read it today as well.
Um,
Hey, Blaze, white, blue, or purple?
Blue, obviously.
Oh, blue. Okay.
oh, you guys are just gonna continue.
I guarantee
That-
that you'll be safe.
I just
don't
wanna-
get in our way.
I think we're gonna try and finish up the heist and then watch some of the anime real quick.
I'm just hoping that my voices will be less active. I can't remember.
They should
But I did-
be. It just depends on what chapter we're on. Once we get past like the heavily like plot line chapters, you guys won't be reading nearly as much.
for this part because I'm gonna be multitasking.
So, do you want someone to take over for you?
No, I got it. I'll just ignore my game and read when I have to read.
So, did you read that?
Yeah, we did.
This is gonna be cancer. Not
You mean
good
like
What
one.
is?
Vein top. If you, she's
Don't
a bitch,
worry.
basically.
I can defend myself.
Hopefully, it's not all talk.
じゃ、早速乗り込むとしようか。やらなければいけないことはたくさんあるんだから。
Shall we board then? We still have much to do.
Follow Victor and Van Helsing.
Do you want some of my happy pills? I got some still. They make you happy.
Oh my god. Not
I mean,
that
you never
pills.
gave them away anyway, so.
The vein top.
I
Okay,
look up-
they're being ironic because they're
I
playing
look up
vein
at the
top.
massive machine one last time before boarding the train car. It almost feels like
Please.
I'm being devoured. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I will devour her.
Sarah, that's not appropriate. Same.
Bonk.
I shake my head to
He
this.
doesn't?
Oh no, I'm bonking him as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I shake my head to dispel the awful image and step on board, and then I drag Blaze onto the train cart and throw him into the back window because fuck him.
Wow. Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I get it. It's fine. It's fine.
Here, have a Pepsi. That'll make it feel better.
Oh, that'll make me feel better. I like pop.
I keep forgetting if you're a crack addict or a pop addict. Probably both.
It's both.
Yes.
Here, have some Pepsi with crack in it.
Yay!
We board the last car of the train. Once our plan begins, our objective will be to lure the guards to this car and disconnect its guards and all. Hey Solar, are you watching the thing as well or no?
Yes.
Would you be okay with being Fennis when he comes up? He's not in this chapter very long. He makes an appearance and then he poops for quite a while. So.
Well, I just got some mystery bundles.
Hey, Solar.
Yeah.
Huddles. I did have fun playing Split Fiction with you today, and I hope we get to do it again.
Yeah, I was gonna join you guys like and watch, but like I fucking
Oh, you
as soon as I
missed a
fell
lot.
asleep, I was out cold like a fucking light.
And then as soon as you woke up, I was having to take shelter from the fucking tornado.
Yeah, I legit joined Lucky about like I think it's like 5 minutes ago now.
There are
I
already
haven't.
a few. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
There are already a few passengers on board, and I hear chattering around me.
That's
This is-
so tragic there, Vane.
This is what it's like inside. It's so strange that so many people can travel all together. I feel a little restless.
I know how you feel. I felt somewhat the same way the first time I wrote it.
You'll get used to it soon. It's more important that you be on your guard. We're in a life or death situation now.
Sorry, my brain took all of that out of context. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I know. We've got to make things happen.
I wonder if it will be all go as planned. Probably
Don't
not.
jinx it, Cardia.
It will. We're going to make sure it does.
The whistle blows again, and the scenery outside the window begins to move slowly. The train is finally moving. A regular series of vibrations shakes my body. This sensation makes me more nervous. Fucking goddamn it.
Vibrations, huh?
I'll show you some vibrations.
Hey, yo! We leave the station and pass through the city, and it suddenly becomes dark outside. The moon shines over a bare field of grass. At first, Van Helsing and Victor go over the plan again and again, but eventually they fall silent. They're probably lost in their thoughts.
Ooh, I almost got.
Will I soon be faced with the
Oh.
answers to some of my mysteries? My poison and people who have information about my family? Probably not. The train eventually comes to a stop. The passengers exit one after another. Finally, our kidnapping mission has begun. Yay, kidnapping! A while after that, we conceal ourselves behind the seats in the now quiet train car and wait for the train to depart. We had departed with the other passengers. Once the conductor inspection of the train finished and we snuck back on board. We sit still and wait for the right moment.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, I didn't have
Well,
EP.
okay, so
Why do I just picture Van just taking his gun and pointing it at Victor and be like, "This is a double cross."
That'd be fucked. I'd. That. Fuck. That'd be crazy.
wait, what's happening?
The train is moving again.
Oh.
All the regular passengers are gone, so it's just us on the train. Now this train has turned to a prison on wheels. Van Helsing says this quietly as he unpacks the weapons that he had been hiding.
We're stuck here as well, Van Helsing.
Victor is
Oh,
holding
that's so
a
lame.
detonator given to him by MP tightly. What? Why does he have a detonator?
So they can blow shit up?
We have no reason to try and flee. This time we are the hunters.
最後までその立場が覆らないことを祈るよ。カルディア、
Oh wait, actually?
準備はいいかい?
Blaze.
My thing's having some seizures moment. It's... Why aren't you working?
Your
You
butthole
are a
is having
seizure.
some seizures.
Okay, I got it, Taurus. Okay.
Punch the butt.
No. Anyway, I pray we can get through this without being overrun. Cardia, are you ready?
Yes, I'll stay hidden. If something happens to you two, I'll assist assist the situation. I can't take. They'll take appropriate action. I can't fucking read. Good idea. You won't have to do anything but watch. Yay, I get to watch you guys get your ass kicked. Van Helsing looks out the window. There's a windmill on a nearby hill, a landmark Lupin had told us about. When the windmill is out of sight, that's our cue to take action. The blades of the windmill are spinning rapidly. The wind must be very strong. Lupin and MP are supposed to attack the train from the octocopter. I hope they'll be alright. None of us can hide our nervousness as the moment approaches.
Yeah, well,
Soon,
it's fine,
very
Lolita.
soon. And then, bang bang.
Okay.
Victor, now! Boom! Van Helsing commands the bombs to set in the car
Now we're
ahead of us to go
terrorists.
off one after another. The car shakes violently. The light and heat reach as far as our car, even though none of the bombs were set in here. That was a huge explosion. Won't the train break?
大丈夫。
It's fine. Those bombs I made have a little destructive power, but release a lot of light, smoke, and noise.
それに煙幕。目くらましの様子。
It's like a firecracker. I hope that will draw out at least a few of the Twilight Guard. Oh, thank you. I take that as a compliment.
Take what is a compliment?
He called me a firecracker.
Well, this person's so tilted. If only it was that easy. Twilight is not made of incompetence. If any of the guards are particularly skilled agents.
Bagels. We hear footsteps approaching the door to the car. That Blaze looks like he's gonna shit himself. Victor and Van Helsing stand in the middle of the car with their weapons out. I hide in the rear behind them. Yeah, I'm right behind Victor, don't worry about it. Then hello. Countless soldiers appear. Hello, Twilight, you fuckheads. They look just like the ones that attacked me in the poor area of London. These men are indeed Twilight agents, and they're going to fuck you up. Some of them will obviously have more superior abilities than others. The soldiers are completely focused and show no hesitation at all. They immediately draw their swords when they see us. He wasted no time shooting him. He was like... However, Van Helsing fires his gun before they can act, taking down some of the guards near the entrance.
But they are no match for us. One thing Twilight doesn't teach its agent is that there's always someone better than you.
Okay, am I really necessary? Because it seems like Helsing's just fine by himself.
Van Helsing skillfully wields his shotguns and shoots the soldiers. soldiers. I can't fucking read. Why do I have a
Hey,
list
Lucky.
right
Hey,
now?
Lucky. How about you take something out of your mouth and focus?
I do have nothing in there. Okay, thank you.
Uh
Trying
huh.
to enter the car one after another. The guards aren't bleeding, however, it seems Van Helsing is using rock salt again, which doesn't cause lasting damage. Bruh, I'd just kill them. Why spare them? Just kill them. They're bad people. The windows on one side of the car shatter and guards swing in from the roof, trying to flank us. Oh look, they're trying to use a blaze tactic.
What's that supposed to mean?
Van Helsing, watch out! They're gonna touch your butt!
That's fine by me, dog. You're getting fucked in the ass. Pitiful. They call this a surprise attack.
Oh, what?
In an instant, Van Helsing's gunfire knocks the soldiers right out the windows, pushing them out of the way they came in.
Oh, they're probably. There's just.
Twilight really lowered their standards. This kind of lukewarm.
Oh.
Go ahead.
This kind of lukewarm assault would not have passed as an attack when I was part of the organization.
Damn.
Wow.
Maybe he just might be able to handle this single-handedly.
I would, if I didn't need any baggage. The real action is about to start. Victor, I need you to cover our backs.
The moment he says this, the window on the other side shatter, and more Twilight troops start piling in.
No!
They're gonna tickle your butthole. Hey Blaze, it sees ya and it wants.
Stop wasting time whining and shoot them. If you're too slow, you'll die.
Van Helsing continues the fire, taking down the soldiers with every shot. Victor glances over to the hiding place, then nods.
I'm not backing down. I can do this. Leave it to me.
Victor throws a glass tube towards a group of soldiers hiding behind the seats. Kaboom. With a dull popping sound, many of the enemy troops fall to the ground.
Don't intend to kill anyone, but I have to stand my ground.
I did not expect that to execute, man. Oh shit. Stupid things.
That's the spirit. Don't worry about me. Use everything you've got to take them all down, all out. The battle gets more and more intense. Explosions. Van Helsing shoots the soldiers entering from the front of the car, while those in cover fall victim to Victor's glass tubes full of odd fucking liquid.
What would be worse, getting knocked down onto the ground from a weird liquid substance, or getting shot in the chest with rock salt?
Probably
well,
both.
That game's over.
Van Helsing himself had taught me that it's very difficult to overwhelm an enemy when fighting in a small space. Same fucking difference. Even with that in mind, Victor and Van Helsing still seem invincible. Maybe it will really only take the two of them to nullify all of the Twilight soldiers guarding this train. But even as I'm thinking this stream of soldiers seems never ending. I start to wonder where they had all been hiding. Hiding makes more sense. Victor suddenly stops throwing tubes His face is twisted with disappointment, and I look at his hands. I see that he has run out of tubes. Oh, you're fucked. A soldier swings in through the window and lands right next to Victor. I'm gonna come out again! I shout and come out from behind the seat. The Twilight Soldier turns towards me, his sword pointed at Victor, but I'm faster. The best way to send the maximum amount of force at an enemy is to use my entire body. I'll throw myself at him. Ha! Fuck you, bitch! I lean with my shoulder and charge into the man, sending him flying. Goodbye, motherfucker! Do not touch the Victor! He must be protected, goddammit! In a moment of panic, I lose my own balance and tumble to the floor. Good job, Cardia, you fucker. I try to get up, but another soldier is already standing above me, about to strike with his sword. I'm going to die! No, you're not. The moment I think this, a gunshot fires and the soldier is thrown aside. Van Helsing, thank you for saving me.
I thought I told you not to get in the way, but your quick thinking is worth notice. Good work.
Yay, get praised. No, I don't like getting praised. That's not a thing for me. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Lucky. You messed up there, bud.
I'm gonna punch you. And then I'm gonna throw a cinnamon roll at you.
Hey. Why a cinnamon roll, out of all things?
I don't know.
It's all she had on hand.
I guess.
Either that or the microwave that she used to reheat the cinnamon roll.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
It's one of those.
No, it's not. It's not.
Huh?
The two of them handle wave after wave of soldiers, but the enemy attacks get more and more intense. At this rate, Van Helsing and Victor will be overcome even with their skills. As I think this, Van Helsing looks over at me.
That's enough. It's time to run.
Victor and I nod. Our objective is to lure the soldiers here, then disconnect the rear train cars to cut them off from the Twilight later. There are enough soldiers here in the car. All that's left to do is to dash through the crowd of enemies and cut this car off. Victor and I run after Van Helsing. The Twilight soldiers standing in our way are shot down over and over by a storm of bullets from Van Helsing's guns. After running through several train cars, we turn back to look at the ones behind us.
Victor, cover me.
Right.
Guardia, you're up. Break the connector. I'll handle any enemies that approach.
Leave it to me. I crouch down and start detaching the device I was given to the connector. The device is fairly complicated to install, but with all the training MP had given me, I'm able to handle it easily. I quickly disengage the safety. It's done now. Van Helsing's gun go off nearby. I take out a wrench and screwdriver and quickly secure the device. It's supposed to set off a distant blast that directed blast that will precisely destroy the connector. It's in place now.
Set it off!
Boom. The connector breaks with a muffled explosion. I'm so glad it worked. The soldiers realize what we've done and rush over, but Van Helsing's gun keep them at bay. The final cars gradually fall behind, with many of the guards still on it.
Yes. So far, so good.
This is no time to celebrate. We're almost at the track switch.
Oh, that's right. I'll keep up my guard. Don't worry.
Says the person who has no weapons left.
But there shouldn't be any more enemies, right? Then.
You were saying?
As I say this, several troops appear from the back door where we had just cut off the train. Yeah, we're fucked.
What? How are they coming in from there?
This is endless. They probably came over the roof thinking we wouldn't be watching in that direction now.
Van Helsing takes several shots without missing a beat, breaking away while keeping the enemies from advancing.
This is strange. There are still so many soldiers left, and we haven't seen Lupin's signal. What's going on with his group?
From the looks of the situation, all I know is that it can't be going well. What the hell are those clowns doing? Listen close, Cardia. Victor and I will take care of these guys. We need you to go 2 cars ahead. From there, climb onto the roof. MP should notice you from up there and take you somewhere safe for the time being.
What about you and Victor? A tube thrown by Victor explodes against the soldier trying to climb in a window.
I don't have many left, but I can still fight. Don't worry about us.
Sakura.
Go! Run as fast as you can.
Van Helsing's words give me an extra push as I start to run. I run through the car where Victor and Van Helsing are fighting and into the next. At a glance, there don't appear to be any enemies in here. If I can climb up to the roof of the next car, MP should see me. I take a breath and tell myself that it'll be alright, when I suddenly hear footsteps approaching from the car ahead. Oh shit. A Twilight soldier enters the car. Maybe there are still a great many soldiers on board, like those we had encountered earlier. I've been ordered to capture you. Ah! Shit! I spin to the side and barely avoid a quick swing of his blade. In the next instance, the man has the tip of his sword at my throat. Don't bother trying to resist.
Back. I was about to say the same thing, idiots.
What? Before the soldier can turn around, Lupin sticks some sort of needle into the man's neck. Oh! Why is that fitting for Solar? Because of fucking the goddamn D&D campaign.
Why does it have to be a needle? Why did it have to be a needle?
Oh, Blaze.
No.
With that, the soldier slowly collapses.
Nice job with that anesthetic, Victor. It looks like it walks like a charm.
Lupin?
Hello, Kadia. It would appear that your group has run into some roadblocks as well.
Lupin, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be breaking the connector closer to the head of the train?
We encountered some difficulties. I hadn't accounted for this horrible weather.
The weather?
There's a storm outside. Couldn't approach as easily as we'd like. It took Impei some effort to get us here.
Van Helsing told me to join Impei.
That was a good idea, but that's not possible. It's all Impei can do right now just to keep up with the train.
Then what should I?
It's gonna be fine. We just need to tweak the plan a little, trust me. And come with me. That'll be safest.
Alright. He looks me in the eye, then smiles fearlessly.
Right, let's continue the mission. It's time for round 2. We strayed from the plan, but we still have to dislodge that connector. We'll be moving forward and climb onto the roof of the car right before the leader is in. Can you move silently?
Of course I can. You made sure I learned how.
Good response.
Let's go, Lupin. What? What's over?
Nothing, mademoiselle.
I set off running, but Lupin grabs my arm. Oh.
Hold on, there's someone behind the seats. Hey, come out, now!
Lupin shouts toward the last row of seats, and a figure raises from behind them. Oh, I know who this is. This is Sherlock Holmes. Who wants to be Sherlock Holmes?
It's Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. You know what, Blaze? You're up. You're up. Go.
God damn it. Okay.
Since you're not being Van, you might as well be this guy.
Okay. Oh, you sensed my presence. It would seem you're much more perceptive than what I'd heard.
Here.
Fuck. Shut up.
I don't recognize the man, but I've heard that voice before. Did you bump into Lupin back at the station?
Oh, you have a good memory, my lady. That's right. I do apologize for bumping into you earlier.
You're not a member of Twilight, are you? Who are you?
Of fucking course, he somehow kills me.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I hate that last name. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I know.
Copyright, so.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. It was because of the fact that Sherlock Holmes was copyrighted.
How does he?
And so, because of the fact of, in the Book of Lupin, the actual writer of Sherlock Holmes hated the fact that Lupin was able to outmaneuver her character. So she copyrighted Sherlock Holmes to make the person writing Lupin have to change it into Sherlock Schlums.
Yeah.
Of course. Piece of.
That's actually funny.
You want to know something funny, Blaze, about this character?
What?
Somehow.
In the second game, he gets a route. He's dateable in the second game.
Oh.
Sherlock Holmes?
Knows if our meeting is through chance or necessity. When I saw you at the station, I noticed you were suspicious. And when I overheard your conversation, I was clearly surprised to learn that you were plotting a bold kidnapping plot.
I will say these two are fucking rivals with each other, so.
I see, so you were eavesdropping on us. Strange, I could have sworn that I was being extremely cautious.
You think too highly of yourself if you think that you're the only one with a talent for subterfuge. What did you say, Monsieur Lupin?
So you know who I am as well. Scary.
Fuck does that hit me still?
Anyone with a healthy interest in criminology knows your name, Mr. Gentleman Thief.
Man calling himself Sholmes looks at us as if he can see through everything. Who are you?
I'm just a lowly private detective.
A private detective. So you're just an ordinary civilian. Stay out of our way. We don't have time to deal with you.
Wouldn't be so sure. It's a detective's duty to stop a crime in progress if he sees one taking place, is it not?
So you're gonna be annoying.
I'm terribly sorry, but you're under arrest.
Yeah, that's like Blaze.
As he says this, he takes a fighting pose. I will say this, he can fight, and he's scary when he fights. It's...
You're
what is
weak,
that word?
but you are also
Grandiose.
It's nothing
I
grandiose,
want
but he
into
simply thrusts his left hand forward, but it makes him a completely different person. I can tell
Actually,
from Van Helsing's training that Sholmes is very strong.
I swear your treatment won't be rough if you surrender to me.
only a bunch of needles.
Thank you for the warning, but sorry. We have our own situation to deal with, so... Why don't you take a little nap?
Lupin points his walking stick at the man and smoke spews from the tip. In a matter of seconds, a cloud of white smoke has swallowed Sholmes. Is that Victor's anesthetic? Lupin grins in response. Even a small whiff of this is enough to bring you to your knees. If he breathes in too much at once...
I don't think so.
Oh shit. Sholmes' hand reaches out from the cloud and Lupin jumps back just in time. When the smoke clears, Sholmes is standing there looking as calm as ever. Fucking cocky bastard. What? How?
Huh? How are you still standing? That's a pretty potent drug.
Inject myself daily.
Oh my god.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
I heard you tap the ground with the stick at the station. From the sound, I knew it had some sort of trick to it. At first I thought you had a hidden blade in it, but then I thought it sounded hollow. I deduced it was most likely gas. On top of that, the great Austin Lupin is known as a gentleman thief. You probably wouldn't carry a lethal weapon. Thus, the gas was likely a smokescreen, or a vaporous knockout gas. I've dabbled a bit in the pharmaceutical science as well, knowing that it's easy to find countermeasures to protect myself. I covered my mouth with a handkerchief soaked in a neutralizer I threw together and... Oh, you're gone.
Are you kidding me? The deal went away.
Thank you for your valuable opinion. It gave us time to get away.
Lupin and I were already running towards the car ahead of us. Yeah, you talk too much, bitch.
I see. You have some great insight finding opportunities in any situation. However...
Lupin suddenly trips and his mask falls to the ground.
What's this?
Lupin, there's a string around your feet. The sparkling thin string extends all the way back to Sholmes' hand.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? You're too self-confident. That's why you didn't even realize that you've fallen for such a rudimentary trap.
When did you do this?
While you were fighting off the soldiers earlier, when you thought there were only guards on board, you'd already lost.
Sholmes begins to wind the string towards him, dragging Lupin across the floor. Oh goddamn!
Okay, thank fuck. It's
You-
finally got some.
Did you come from some sort of spider or something?
Detectives need to develop some street magic level techniques in order to catch their targets these days.
Lupin, Lupin! Without thinking, I pull off my glove and grab the string with my bare hand.
It's no use, my lady. You're no match for my strength.
I'm not using my strength.
I started to say, she's not using strength.
Smoke raises from the string in my hand as it melts, disappearing like a snowflake. Lupin, who had been sliding across the floor this whole time, comes to a stop.
Oh? That was unexpected. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
No
And by
shit.
unexpected, I mean completely
It's none of
expected.
your business!
Alright,
I put
that'll
my glove
keep
back
you
on and glare
assholes
at
in
him.
power for now.
That's unfortunate. Either way, I advise you not to turn your back on me.
I mean, I could just melt you.
But then you wouldn't be a route, so you can't do that.
Damn, this guy is a handful.
Lupin starts whispering to me.
Carter, you go back onto the roof and hold on against the wind. Impei will come for you eventually. Don't worry about me.
I can't do that. Van Helsing and Victor are still fighting, and Sholmes here is tough. If the leader's personal guard head this way for some reason, you'd be blocked in on both sides. I have to worry about you.
Yeah, that's fine. This is our down.
That's an accurate analysis of the situation.
I'll break the connector on my own, then we can pull the train car to this line. And that will cause the car to slow down, making it easier for Impei to come pick up everyone. This way, we all have the best chance of making it out alive. You already understand that, don't you?
Can I trust you to get it done?
Yes.
Joke's on you.
You've taught me all the skills I need.
Do you think you're sharing secrets over there? I can legitimately hear everything.
Well, fuck you, that's who!
I didn't think that the infamous Lupin would have an apprentice. She's quite a cute understudy.
If you think she's only here for her looks, you're gonna get hurt. But before you do, I'll show you some pain myself!
As Lupin says this, he
Wow.
throws a flash grenade towards Sholmes. I start to run and don't stay to see what happens next. I'm worried about Lupin, but I need to take care of my own task. I leave the train car. The window of the door to the next car is covered by a black curtain. I can't see inside, but that means that whoever's in there can't see me either. I carefully climb the ladder to the roof.
Oh,
The wind
fuck.
outside is so strong, and with the train's speed, I might be blown right off the roof if I'm not careful. In the howling wind, with my clothes being pulled about, I start making my way across
I'm
the
so
roof.
fucking good.
I have to use all the skills I've learned to head to the other side of the next car without making any careless noises. I somehow make it to the connector. It looks like I'll be able to take care of this before we reach the train switch. Right before
Okay,
I attach the device, sudden curiosity makes me turn around.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
There are
getting
no
anti-heal.
black curtains over the
heal, I mean.
window on this side of the car, and I can see into the interior. But what? There's nobody in the car we are supposed to disconnect. Did Lupin get the wrong car? There's no way. At that moment, I feel something hard pressed against my temple, and I slowly look up and see a man standing there. I hate this guy. Cross your hands behind your head. Don't resist, I won't shoot you. And I won't shoot you. I bait him, moving slowly. God damn it. He orders me to walk, and the two of us slowly enter another train car, not the one Lupin and I had planned to disconnect. There are almost a dozen soldiers in here. If I had to take on this number of guards by myself, there's no way I could win. Don't give up. Look for an opportunity. That's how Lupin had taught me to think when caught in a situation like this. Thanks to his lessons, I was able to calmly observe my surroundings without panicking. Nobody utters a word. The only sound is the rattling of the train along the tracks. I wonder what happened to the others. Did my failure put them all in danger? As I'm thinking this. You certainly are a quiet one. Several Twilight soldiers are standing around me as I sit in the narrow passage, my legs tucked beneath me. The man who captured me is smiling at me in a calm manner that seems oddly out of place in this situation. I was expecting a young girl, such as yourself, to cry or scream or make some sort of commotion. It would seem that you have more self-control than you let on. Or are you merely mute from terror? I'm scared, but in times like this, that I most need to remain calm. I see. Wonderful. I'd like some of my men to follow your example of composure. I suppose you are a unique individual after all. To us, and to him, and to the entire world. Him? The world? What is he talking about? I open my mouth to ask, but I'm cut off by a voice coming from behind the man. Are you ready, Solar?
I was going to freaking go get me some water. Because I'm
Okay.
thirsty.
Go ahead and get you some water, because
Alright.
this is finished.
That should be power hooked up to everything.
Jesse the peanuts.
Flop around! Flop, flop, flop around!